My name is Barbara Miller, and I have the honor to serve as the president of Temple Jeremiah. Last year, I spoke to you about the power of saying yes. I told you the story of how I got involved in Temple life. Someone asked me to help with the Feed the Hungry program, and I said yes. That answer took me on a 24-year journey that has brought me to this day. Last year, I wished all of you a year of good health, happiness, and a year filled with answering yes. And you did answer yes. You answered yes to helping with the Eat and Be Well Medical Food Pantry, to the Israel Action Committee, to participating in the board, developing adult and youth program. Most of the programming at our temple is run by volunteers, and because that committed group of volunteers answered yes, Temple Jeremiah continues to be a vibrant community dedicated to living Jewish values. It is a place where congregants of all ages can connect. At services last year, I asked you to say yes when the Temple's newly formed positioning task force came to you and asked you to participate in a focus group. You said yes again. We held multiple focus groups with congregants ranging from those with young children to empty nesters, and to those who we would consider our older and wiser group. The Positioning Task Force has worked throughout the year to identify our core values and what our temple stands for. As you know, I am a big fan of asking questions. Last year, the question was, will you? Will you help? This year, we have been asking the question, why? Why did you choose Temple Jeremiah? Why do you belong to Temple Jeremiah? And why do you stay? Here's what you said. You want to feel a sense of belonging. You want to be connected and part of a vibrant community. You want a physical space where you can worship. You want to educate your children and instill Jewish values in them. You want to participate in Tikkun Olam and welcome everyone to our doors. You want to feel joy in your Jewish experience. You want to belong to a synagogue where Jewish values come alive. We heard you, and we know what you value most about your temple. You want to belong. We now have 900 families who belong to our community. You want to be connected. We have over 20 committees and hundreds of programs for you to explore. You want a physical space. Just look around this beautiful building, lovingly cared for by our staff and our building committee. You want your children to experience the joy of Jewish learning and Jewish values. We have an accredited Center for Learning led by our beloved Director of Religious Education and our Education Committee. You want to participate in Tikkun Olam. We have dozens of social action and advocacy programs. You want to feel joy. For 60 years, Temple Jeremiah has been providing this experience to congregants, and we will most definitely embrace the joy of belonging as we celebrate our 60th birthday this year. You want to belong to a synagogue where Jewish values come alive. Our belief in inclusion, our 5 advocacy platforms, which include immigration, hunger, inclusion, gun safety, and criminal justice. Our Israel Action Committee and our Social Justice Committee, just to name a few efforts that demonstrate the vibrancy of Jewish values at Temple Jeremiah. Today, I am proud to announce the results of the Positioning Task Force. I would like to thank the Positioning Task Force, the Launch Task Force, and the Communication Committee for their incredible work they have done on the new brand. The logo you see on the trifolds and in the foyer is the visual representation of the key values of our temple. This seemingly simple graphic actually tells quite a lot about who we are. It demonstrates that we are joyous, we are a community, and we live Jewish values. What do you see in our new brand? Here is what some of our clergy and our congregants had to say. I see a happy family inside the temple doors. I see the 10 Commandment tablets. I see open doors welcoming everyone. And personally, I see joy within our Jewish space. We want to know what you feel and see when you look at our new brand. Your responses are important to us, and every comment, every observation adds new information and interesting layers to this new brand of ours. Please share your thoughts at the email address in your trifold. But even though we have a new brand, the Temple has not changed. We still have wonderful programs, inspiring services, dedicated clergy and staff. Our new brand just gives us the ability to communicate in a more effective way with you, our congregation, and also the outside world. Now that we have a new brand, we have a visual theme and common language that unites all of us in the joy of belonging. We all share in our brand, and it is the work of all of us, the board, the clergy, the staff, and you, to keep our congregation strong for another 60 years. From keeping the roof in one piece, to hiring the best clergy and staff, to volunteering to run the programs that keep the Temple vibrant. So how do we take on the task of keeping Temple Jeremiah a place where you want to belong and brings joy to all who are touched by it? How do we do that? I say we do it through the power of making personal connections. Last year, I asked you to say yes. This year, I am asking you to personally connect with someone within the Temple that you have never met, or maybe someone you have known but would like to get to know better. Where do we start? It all starts with saying hello. Today, I make you a promise. I will slow down and make a personal connection at every social action project I do. Let's say I'm helping with the Backpack Blessings program. There is a task at hand. Make 70 backpacks in 30 minutes. My initial reaction is, let's get to it. All who know me know that I like to get stuff done. It would be easy to forget the importance of personal connection and get right to work. I am counting on all of you who volunteered to keep me on the right track. A smile, a hello, even a handshake will be my goal. Taking that step to personally connect with someone new might feel a little awkward at first, but I am up to the challenge, and I hope you are too. When you drop your child off at Sunday school, when you attend an adult learning program, or at a brotherhood event, say hello, introduce yourself. And in that spirit, let's start off the new year right. Tonight, on this very first day of making connections, please join me right now and turn to someone sitting next to you. Say hello, introduce yourself, wish them a Happy New Year. Okay, that was great. Thank you, thank you. Stephen Miller, sit down. Okay. Thank you all, that was great. I look forward to getting to know many more of you this year, and I hope you will feel inspired to meet new people too, or maybe to connect with somebody you already know. Last year, my vision for the Temple was to say yes. This year, my vision is for everyone to continue what we have started here today. Say hello, introduce yourself, because just like last year, you never know where hello will lead you. In this year of 5779, Stephen, Aaron, Sam, and I wish you another year of good health, another year of peace, and a year filled with new personal connections.